Hello, in this video you are going to learn about the questions which were asked in JEE Main 2020, okay, on September 2nd, shift 1, okay, and these questions are memory based. It means we have asked the students which have appeared in that exam about the question, and whatever they have memorized they told us, and we are using those question, okay. So the first question, in the first question they have asked, there are two magnets P and T. P is used as permanent magnet while T used in transformer. Then the correct options are, so the magnet which are used in transformers are soft, okay, or temporary magnet. So temporary magnet is made from, the magnet in transformer is made from soft iron, okay. And soft iron gives very less energy loss, okay. We don't want energy loss. So for this, you have read about hysteresis law. From there we can get that the T material must have low corrosivity and low retentivity, okay. So option C is correct. And what about P? So P is the material used in permanent magnet, so it must have high retentivity, and it also have high corrosivity. So it is given as high retentivity, but nowhere it is given as high corrosivity and high retentivity, okay. So P must have high corrosivity, so that if there are a little change in magnetic field in environment, it still have the magnetic power, okay. So here the answer will be C. C is the answer, okay. Now the next question. So the next question, a coil of radius r rotating about diametrically as with angular velocity omega, correct, in a uniform magnetic field. So let's assume this is the circle, okay, that is the coil of radius r, okay, and radius is also given, b is also given, and b is inside, okay, and it is revolving around this is the omega. Now the flux is, you know the flux formula, that is B dot A, right. And here it is also, the area is changing, okay, with respect to magnetic field. So what will happen here, we can take B become B is the constant uniform, A become A cos omega t. So okay, so omega is angular velocity, and we know from this half rotation means theta is pi radian, right, and t is given as 0.2 seconds. So omega will be theta by t, correct, and that will be pi by 0.2 radian per second. Cool. So this is the phi, okay. Now we know that EMF equals to minus d phi by dt. So we have to just find the value, so don't worry about this minus sign, okay. So EMF will be now become minus BA. You know that the differentiation of cos omega t equals to omega sine omega t, and with minus sign that will become plus. So EMF maximum will be BA omega, as you know that sine omega t has maximum value of 1, so use it. So you know the value of B, phi into 10 to the power minus 5, and area is, you know the area of any circle, pi r square. So in SI unit it is 1 by 10 meter, correct. Use omega, that is pi by 0.2, and you can write as 2 into 10 to the power minus 1 or up 10, right. So this will get cancelled. So when you solve it, you will get, you can see, you will get 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 pi square by 2 voltage. Again when you solve it, it become 2.5 pi square into 10 to the power minus 6 volt, and pi square is approximately 10, okay. So use it, you will get approximate value of 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 5 voltage. So the answer of this question will be 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 5 voltage. Did you get it? Now we are moving to the next question. Okay, so in the next question they asked completely memory based. Okay, they asked about the resistivity order, okay, of aluminum, mercury, copper and tungsten. So as we all know, the aluminum and aluminum, copper, these are very good conductor, and mercury and that tungsten are also metal, but they are not good conductor. So you get confused between these two and these two. Okay, so we use in most of the device, like in the fan, the coiling, they use copper. Okay, copper, it means it must have low resistivity, high conductivity. So rho of Cu is less than rho of aluminum, and also rho of tungsten is very much less than rho of Hg. So this is completely memory based. This you can use some memory and some logic. Okay, and in option you find something confusing, right? They must have given this 2 time and this is 1 times this order and 1 times this order is reversed, so you get confused, but the correct answer is this one. Okay, now we are moving to the next question. Okay, next question, it is from the electricity and it is based on capacitor. Okay, so first read the question. A capacitor of capacity 5 microfarad is charged up 220 volt and is disconnected, okay, from the battery. Now the charged 5 microfarad capacitance is connected by another uncharged capacitor of 2.5 microfarad. Find the heat loss in the process. So initially we know there is only one capacitor, correct, that is of 5 microfarad. Okay, I am using red one. Okay, so it is connected to the voltage source 220 voltage, and that is 5 microfarad. So the energy stored, you know, energy stored is energy initial, half CV square, that will be half into 5 into 220 square microjoule. Okay, now again, now what happened, the charge here will be, Q will be CV, that will be, you know, the value of C, that is 5 into 10 to the 5 microfarad into you can see voltage is 220 volt, that is that much microcoulomb, correct, that will be microcoulomb. Okay, that is 1100 microcoulomb. Now this capacitor is connected with the another capacitor. So this 5 microfarad capacitor is connected with another 2.5 microfarad capacitor. We know that this must be in the same potential. Okay, and how it will get same potential? Initially it has 0 potential and it has 220 potential. So what happened, the charge here will transfer in a such a way, like minus q, a small q, and it will gain q. Okay, in a such way that the potential across this and this must be same. So this will be, this two will be in parallel, right? You can see that this two will be in the parallel combination. So C effective will be 5 microfarad plus 2 microfarad. So it will be 2.5 microfarad, sorry, this is 2.5, that will be 7.5 microfarad, correct. Now you know the C effective, okay, and you know the Q effective. Q is overall charge will be same, 1100 microcoulomb. So V effective will be, so V across these two, okay, both the capacitor will be same, that will be 110, sorry, 1100 microcoulomb divided by 7.5 microfarad. Correct? So it will be the V effective. Now we have to find energy final. So for finding energy final, use half C1 V effective square plus half C2 V effective square and do the calculation part. So half C1 plus C2 V effective square, and while doing you can use it 7.5 microfarad into 1100 by 7.5 into 1100 by 7.5 microjoule. So solve it and you will get 15 1100 into 1100 microjoule. Correct? Am I making mistake somewhere? 110. Correct, everything is correct. 1100, correct. So use it. 5 3s are, so it will be 22 0, so it will be 424000 by 3 microjoule. Okay, sorry, by 3 microjoule. Okay, so you know the initial energy, right? Initial energy is this much, so 5 by 2 you can use it, so it will be like use it, that will be 220 into 220 into 5 by 2 microjoule, right? That will become 110, and from the previously we know that it will become 550 into 220 microjoule. When you solve it you will have 110, correct? So 1210, so 1210 microjoule. Okay, now you know the energy initial and energy final. This is energy initial and this is energy final. So subtract it. E minus EF will give heat loss. Okay, so do it. 121000. Now you can use it as millijoule instead of micro. Minus 124 by 3. You again use millijoule. Okay, so use millijoule. Now calculate it. 363 minus 124 by 3 millijoule. Okay, millijoule. Now on calculating, what you will get is, tell me, I made some mistake somewhere. That is 424, not 124. Okay, 2022, sorry, 242. It will be 242, not this much. That will be 242, sorry, 242. So here it will be 242, not 124. It will be 242. So use 242. Now you will get 1 6 minus 2 millijoule. So this will be the answer. So for this question the answer will be 121 divided by 3 millijoule. Okay, and this was in the option. Okay, I haven't tried all the options because I am just solving it for you. You must learn it rather than memorizing the options or anything. Okay, now we are moving to the next question, question number 5. So this is the one of the easiest question asked in that paper. Okay, so here you can see that first see the question. Okay, a proton enter in a uniform magnetic field of 2 millitesla at an angle 60 degree with the speed 10 meter per second. Find the pitch of the path. So you know the formula of time period. If you don't know, use it. you know mv square by r equals to qvb, correct? mv square by r equals to qvb. So you know that r will become, what will become, v get cancel, so r equals to mv by qv, and time period is 2 pi r by v. Okay, so use it. Time period will be 2 pi mv by qb v. So you know that time period of the circular motion will be this much. Okay, actually when proton enters, it will be in the circular motion. Okay, and this v will be the perpendicular one, yani ki v perpendicular, and the this all v's are v perpendicular. Okay, so when it enters in the field like this, it will be a, like, see, this is v at an angle 60 degree. Okay, so 60 degree with uniform magnetic field. Okay, so it will have like v cos 60, v sin 60, correct? So v sin 60 help it in circular motion, and v cos 60 will help in moving forward. So pitch is time period into v parallel to the what, magnetic field. So it will be t v cos 60, you know the t, 2 pi m qb, you know the v value, that is 10 cos 60 1 by 2, correct? So use it, it will become 10 pi m mass of proton, and here will be magnetic field B, and Q is charge of proton. Charge of proton is E, positive E. Now if you want to find the value, if they have asked the value, find the value using this. Otherwise you can just leave it here, but I will find the value for you because magnetic field is given, that is 2 millitesla. Okay, so use it. So 10 pi mass of proton, and magnetic field is 2 millitesla, 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. You know the charge, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. You know the mass of the protein, 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. So everything is in SI unit. Now calculate it. You will get the pitch of path in meter. Okay, so if you want me to solve, I can solve it for you. Wait, it is approximately, so in final exam you can use the approximation also, okay, if the answer is not too close in the option. So 1922 10 to the power minus 27 plus 22 becomes minus 5, 10 5 pi into 10 to the power. This is the approx value. Actually I am finding the approx value for you, nothing more. Okay, so use it. 15, this is in meters, so use it. 1.57 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter. Okay, okay, now moving to the next question. Next question is the similar one. Okay, a charged particle having charge q and a speed v is moving in xy plane in x direction. It enters in the region of uniform electric field directed in y direction and extended up to x equals to g, x equals to d. Then what is the equation of the path in terms of x? So the question is, let it will be x equals to 0, x equals to d. Here is a magnetic field in the y direction, that value is E. Let it E. Okay, and a charge q v is in the direction of x enters. So you can say in x direction it is always v into time, correct? And in y direction it will also have between x equals to 0 and x equals to d, half a t square, correct? So a, what is acceleration? So force is charge into electric field. Okay, so acceleration will be QE by m, right? Use it. So y equals to half a, instead of a, write QE by m t square, and you know that t into v equals to x, so t will becomes x by v, correct? So use it. Instead of t, write x by v. So y equals to half q e m x square by v square. So this is the equation of trajectory. Okay, it means y and x are correlated, so this become the equation of the trajectory, and trajectory will become like this. Okay, this is y axis, this is x axis, this is x equals to 0 to till x equals to d, it will be increasing. Okay, using this formula. Okay, and here everything is known, q, v, mass, the charge mass is also given like m, and you have to calculate it. So it was the memory based question, so the question is not that much clear, that mass is given, everything is given, and what to find and what are the options. Okay, so I think you have understand it. If not, you can mention in the comment which part you didn't understand. I will try to answer your comment, reply to your comment, and make things clear. Okay, and you have any more doubt, you can just ask on www.jnveduhub.in. okay, and this is not the only 5 question. Okay, I am also uploading part 2. This is the part 1. Okay, so go for part 2 for the more question.